Also a champion in its current state is, I mean, I would love that.
Come on, Faker, one time for the boys.
Galio is definitely something that Faker has played an immense amount of times throughout his career. Also adds a little bit of additional dive to Vi, and then you have a very strong front line with Gnar, which we're not going to discuss at Zeus. It's Gnar blind. We've seen it a million times. And then I like the Galio a lot. I think the T1 composition, very well-rounded. Can also...
Yeah, I was expecting more of like a Camille or like a Fiora, even just because they are a little bit more meta, and we know that Keen can play those kind of carry tops. As Faker jumps back onto Galio, as he's getting really aggressive here. He might get a little bit zoned away from this one. Will he have to flash? Looks pretty likely, but Carrier does a good job of blocking.
Ooh, CT1 already responding. Faker is on his way, but Mega Gnar still a little bit away.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. He is just going to hop away. He's got the Galio to ult in as well.
Really was continuously falling behind. He would be in trouble. Carrier!
Flash gone in. They're trying to get on top of this Yumi, and he will go down. The polymorph was too quick.
Oh, hold up.
Carrier had no chance, and now no Mega Gnar, no Galio ultimate, no teleport from Faker. A second kill will go to the side of KT.
And KT, explosive mid-game here, and if you put the T1 comp on the back foot early on...
They're getting in, they have 6 on Cuz, but not in.
Deep trouble immediately is, oh boy!
Galio's coming on in, and that Syndra doesn't have cleanse. They are going all in onto BDD, and they finally take him out. Took a little bit, and they give the kill to the Sif. They are behind on Drakes for now, as we'll take another look here on this gank on BDD.
Yeah, just uses the punch. Yeah, this flash, just a split second too late, or not able to get out of range to Ghost. Very nicely done by Faker there. Sets it up. Team is able to get... And this is where KT needs to be the most careful, because this is why they turn the tempo around, and as I pointed out,
okay,
here they go.
Yeah, it's going to be on the hunt for something. Here comes Keen, and Owner goes behind the turret, and they do not get the turret. 40 health on this mid tier 1.
That's very sad.
At least. Now Kuma does not have on the hunt. He does have a Yumi though, so Cuz is like, oh yeah.
Well, we got a little bit of LCK downtime.
Well,
hold up.
You say that, and here comes Owner, and this is the dive comp, but aiming is totally fine. As Faker's ult got canceled, there is the exhaust, immediately gets cleansed. Aiming still having to go forward. He will eventually go down, right? Right, he's gonna go down, no! Maybe he will not, he is going to fight through to the end. And just because of that, T1 used everything to try to get the Zeri, and they could not kill her.
Well of a job, KT, in keeping their Zeri alive. This is, of course, in full vision, and the amount of distance that traveled is big, but as you pointed out already, that cancel from Cuz on Faker might be the difference maker. Because that is what buys aiming those crucial seconds, allows him to stay alive throughout all of this.
Huge scan of the week, too, from BDD. Keeps him alive at the very end of his health bar. And if he dies, I mean, they don't quite have the damage.
I mean, I think even if, at that point, if he dies, Zhonya is very good in terms of utility as
oh no, T1 tries to group up to try to fight this one. Now Owner is going to continue in. He immediately goes down. A little bit of hesitation from the T1 side, and KT's like, really? You want to fight us here? I don't know about that, buddy. As now Keen gets low, but they're just getting baited into this. KT are wiping the floor with T1 in this first one. Siege the turrets. See if he can make it happen. They're going to get this scat of the week onto Faker, who is looking for the engage. He is going to get a pretty nice taunt on the aiming here. Who's still alive? He's still alive again as both Nexus turrets go down. And KT are looking to back at the right time, but here comes the TP from the side of T1. This is why teams generally take it safely when going for these early pushes, as now here comes the Galio. The entire dive is going to hit the front line alone. Do they have enough? In goes Keen, as this Counter-Strike is only going to hit one, but Mega Gnar will take him down. So T1 do get 2 extra kills on the backside of this fight.
behind. So
now
gonna need a couple more of
Now
those.
there's 4 stopwatches for KT. Owner's just dead again. I believe he's getting pretty close, aiming very, very close to taking him down. Does have to flash to get it, but still going to be worthwhile. As Owner once again kind of left out to dry. It's kind of what it looks like in the last fight as well, just trying to make a stand. You know, T1 needs to dive, but not looking too clean. As in goes Faker, he's being kited. The Mega Narc gets stopwatch aiming! Puts on the Nikes and says, no thank you. I will not be getting taunted tonight. I will not be getting Mega Narc tonight. As there's stopwatch number 2. Faker goes in alone. He's trying to create a front line here for Guma and Keria, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. KT will be taking down the Nexus here in game number 1.